In a quiet village nestled between lush fields and gentle hills, life moved with a rhythm as old as the soil. Mornings smelled of wet miti and fresh tulsi leaves. Afternoons echoed with koel songs and the rustle of banana trees. Evenings glowed with diya lights and temple bells that rang like blessings in the breeze. Children played gilli danda and ran barefoot on dusty paths. Women drew rangoli at their doorsteps. Men gathered under banyan trees to sip chai and talk about the monsoon. In this village lived a man named Anil. He was soft-spoken, with eyes full of kindness and a heart that noticed everything. He helped elders carry matkas of water, fed stray dogs leftover chapati, and sat by the river watching the sun shimmer on its surface. People liked Anil. He was respectful, gentle, and always ready to help. But inside, Anil carried a quiet burden. Whenever someone said something hurtful, a taunt, a sarcastic comment, or a careless scolding, Anil couldn't forget it. The words stuck to him like burrs on a dhoti. If a young man chuckled at his mispronunciation during temple prayers, Anil felt the echo long after the arti ended. If a relative dismissed his advice at a family gathering, he carried the sting into the night. He would lie awake, staring at the ceiling, replaying the scene. He would argue in his mind, defend himself, and feel the pain again and again. Because of this, Anil found it hard to open up to others. He wanted to share a laugh at the tea stall or join a morning walk, but his mind was crowded with old echoes. Even his daily chores felt distant. His body wasn't tired, but his thoughts were heavy, like a sack of wet rice left in the monsoon. One evening, as his mother lit the diya near the tulsi plant, she looked at him and said, "You seem far away, beta." Anil replied softly, "I'm here, Ma, but my thoughts are somewhere else." One afternoon, under the shade of a neem tree, an old man named Dadaji saw Anil sitting alone. Dadaji had seen many harvests and many heartbreaks. He knew the look of a troubled soul. "Anil beta," he said, settling beside him, "your eyes are kind, but they look tired. What's weighing you down?" Anil told him everything, how words hurt, how memories linger, how his mind wouldn't stop replaying pain. Dadaji listened patiently, nodding like a wise tree in the wind. When Anil finished, Dadaji said, "There's a Sadhu in the next village. People say he doesn't speak much, but when he does, hearts feel lighter. Go to him. Sometimes we need someone to show us a new way to see." Anil asked, "Do you think he can help?" Dadaji smiled. "Help doesn't always mean fixing. Sometimes it means understanding." The next morning, Anil set out. He walked past sugarcane fields, crossed a small stone bridge, and followed a path where marigolds nodded in the breeze. He carried a jola with a guava, a bottle of water, and a quiet hope. As he walked, he thought about all the times he had carried the same thoughts. Why did they feel so heavy? Would the Sadhu understand? Would he say, "Just stop thinking"? Anil hoped not. He had tried that. Telling a busy mind to stop was like asking the Yamuna to freeze in May. Soon he reached the ashram, a simple structure with a tiled roof, shaded by a peepal tree. Clay lamps lined the courtyard. The air smelled of incense and peace. Anil found the Sadhu sitting cross-legged on a wooden platform. His robe was plain, his eyes were closed, but his face glowed like a diya in still air. "Namaste," Anil said, folding his hands. The Sadhu opened his eyes and smiled. "Namaste." "May I sit?" Anil asked. "Of course," the Sadhu replied, pointing to a mat. Anil shared his story, about the words that stayed, the pain that replayed, the loneliness, and the wish to be free. The Sadhu listened, like a pond receiving every ripple without resistance. He didn't interrupt. He didn't rush. He simply heard until the silence felt complete. Then, he stood and walked into a small room. Anil waited, heart steady, wondering if he had said too much. The Sadhu returned with a simple lotta filled with water. Holding up the lotta, the Sadhu asked, "What do you think this weighs?" Anil blinked. "Not much. It's light." The Sadhu nodded. "If I hold it for a minute?" "Still light," Anil said. "And if I hold it for an hour?" "Your arm will ache." "And all day?" "It will hurt a lot. Maybe go numb." Did the weight change? The Sadhu asked. No, Anil replied. It's the same. Exactly, said the Sadhu. The weight didn't change, but the longer I hold it, the heavier it feels. Pain grows not because the lotta gets heavier, but because my arm tires. Our worries are like this lotta. Small insults, old memories. They may not weigh much at first, but when we hold them for hours, days, weeks, they begin to hurt. We must learn to put them down, not because we forget, but because our mind needs rest. Anil listened, the truth entering like cool air on a hot day. He had been holding his lotta for too long. The Sadhu continued, people say, don't worry, as if worry obeys, but worry is a habit of holding. To change a habit, we need practice. He pointed to the lotta. If I hold this every day for hours, my hand will become skilled at suffering. But if I learn to put it down each time pain starts, my hand learns release. Same with the mind. Anil asked, but how do I put it down? Thoughts come on their own. The Sadhu smiled. We don't stop thoughts. We change how we respond. He raised one finger. First, notice and name it. Say, a painful thought has come. Naming makes it separate from you. Second finger, breathe slowly. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Let your body teach your mind that it's safe. Third finger, redirect your attention. Feel your feet on the ground. Listen to a bird. Touch a leaf. Or do a small task. Fold a cloth. Sweep a corner. Water a plant. That is how you put the lotta down. Anil repeated, notice, breathe, redirect. It felt simple. It felt possible. The Sadhu took a sip from the lotta and said, set aside 10 minutes each evening. Call it your thinking time. If a worry comes during the day, write a note. I'll meet you at thinking time. Then continue your work. When thinking time arrives, sit quietly. Take your notes one by one. Ask, is action needed? If yes, plan one step. If no, release it with a breath. This way, your mind learns it doesn't have to carry everything all day. It has a safe container. Anil felt something shift inside. He had never thought of giving worry an appointment. He had never realized he could choose when to think deeply and when to rest. Try this for a week, the Sadhu said. Then come back if you wish. Anil bowed. Thank you, he said, for showing me, not just telling me. The Sadhu smiled, warm as the morning sun. Sometimes, a lotta of water is enough to teach a river.
Your support keeps us motivated. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.